بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا. In the name of Allah, the compassionate, the merciful. All praise be to Allah, the one who has revealed his book to his noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And may peace and blessings of Allah be upon his noble Prophet Muhammad, his household, his companions, and all those who strive to follow his path to the day of judgment. My brothers in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to our program, The Virtues of the Qur'an. As we discussed in the last previous video about the month of Ramadan, the flourishment of the virtues or the rewards of the Qur'an or the rewards of the month of Ramadan. As you all know, all the noble deeds in this month is flourishing, and especially the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala encourage us and explain to us about the benefit of the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إن الذين يتلون كتاب الله وأقاموا الصلاة وأنفقوا مما رزقناهم سرا وعلانية يرجون تجارة لن تبور يوفيهم أجورهم ويزيدهم من فضله إنه غفور شكور. Allahu Akbar. Allah said, indeed, those who recite in the Quran, the holy book, the book of Allah, and they become steadfast, and they are steadfast also in their prayers. You recite the Quran and steadfastness in Salah, these two things. وَأَنفَقُوا مِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ, and they give out, in fact, giving out, spend. They spend on what Allah Ta'ala has provided them. سِرًّا وَعَلَانِيَةً, sirran, in secret or in open. يَرْجُونَ تِجَارَةً لَن تَبُورَ, in fact, they have the successful business which never, fails. A tijara, a transaction that never fails. And Allah continues to say, يُوَفِّيَهُمْ أُجُورَهُمْ, and He will give them their reward. وَيَزِيدَهُمْ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ, and He will increase His bounties, or He will bestow them His bounties addition. إِنَّهُ, indeed, Allah غَفُورٌ, He's ever forgiving, الشَّكُورٌ, the most grateful. Allahu Akbar. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam explained to us about this, and Quran explained to us. The Hadith also explained to us. One of the authority of the Abu Umama radiallahu anhu, he said, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, اقرأوا القرآن فإنه يأتي يوم القيامة شفيعا لأصحابه. Allahu Akbar. He said, recite the Quran, for Quran will come the day of judgment as an intersection, or to bail the one who recites it. Allahu Akbar. And another hadith from Nawas bin Sam'an, one of the companions, said, اقرأوا القرآن, Al-Quran, subhanallah, a word of Quran, a letter of Quran. Before we go that, he said somewhere, من قرأ حرفا من كتاب الله, whoever recites a letter in the book of Allah, فله أجر, he has ajr, he has reward. والأجر فله حسنة, he has a reward. والحسنة بأشر أمثالها, and each and every reward is multiplied by 10. لا أقول ألف لام حرف ولكن ألف حرف ولام حرف وميم حرف. He said, I did not say alif lam mim is a letter, but rather alif is a letter on its own, lam is a letter on its own, mim is a letter on its own. Allahu Akbar. So if it is multiplied before Ramadan, and now that we are in Ramadan, it's going to be doubled. And the hadith of Nawas bin Sam'an, he said, يؤتى يوم القيامة بقرآن وأهل الذي كان يعملون به في الدنيا تقدمه سورة البقرة وآل إمران. الله أكبر. يوم القيامة, they will bring the people of Qur'an and those who recite the Qur'an and go according to its teachings. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us all. Surah Al-Baqarah and Surah Al-Imran is going to be the bailout to intersect between you and Allah. Allahu Akbar. تُحَاجَّانِ عَنْ صَاحِبِهِمَا. But remember, he said, those who recite it and go according to it. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us. Whatever we say should be in our lives and the life of those who are listening. Because Quran is not a joke. This is the word of Allah. In another encouraged hadith, the mother of the believers, Aisha radiallahu anha, she said, الماهر بالقرآن أو الذي يقرأ القرآن وهو ماهر به. The one who recites Quran excellently, perfectly, مع سفرة قرام البررة. يوم القيامة he is going to be among with the noble angels of Allah. والذي يقرأ القرآن ويتأتى فيه وهو عليه شاق له أجران. Whoever recites Quran and he feels some difficulties in it, he has double reward. What are these double reward for? First of all, the ulama explain he will get the reward of the recitation of the Quran as it explained. And secondly, he will get the reward of striving to recite the Quran. Allahu Akbar. Al-Quran, the language is the grammatical Arabic language which was revealed with the book of Allah and the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And imagine a non-speaking Arabic who cannot speak fluent Arabic, but when he gives time to Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him the Quran. Allahu Akbar. Now, again, Sayyidina Usman radiallahu anhu, the companion of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, also explained, he said, خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. The best amongst you is the one who learns the Quran and teaches it. Allahu Akbar. My brothers, these are all the bestowment of the righteous deeds which Allah will bestow. We cannot even imagine how the reward is going to be, and especially in this month of Ramadan. And ulama also explain the two ways of the Quran, benefit of the Quran. One, let's recite the Quran and believe that this is the word of Allah without any doubt. Without any doubt, this is the word of Allah. And secondly, we should try as much as we can to implement as we can the word of Allah. What we've read in this book. And we should ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us to digest the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To be in our life, to implement it. So, among the etiquettes of Quran, if we sit down to recite Quran, we make sure we be in the state of wudu. Okay? State of wudu and covering of your aura. It's not permissible to read Quran like the way we read newspapers, but rather, or any ordinary book, rather be in the state of purity and cover yourself properly. And if possibly you can face the Qibla, or if you are in the gathering, it's permissible, right? So my brothers and sisters, let's try as much as we can to encourage each other about how to read the Quran and how to get this the bestowment of the the great reward in this month of Ramadan. And inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us all. Inshallah, see you in the next episode. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.